What up, future us? It is June 5th, 2023. 363 days into country life. Today is going to be a very busy day. A very, very busy day. Fo back there talking.
That's Marciella.
Oh, that's Marciella back there talking her stuff. Okay. But today we plan on moving the pig, or rotating the pig, because that's what we're doing. We're rotating him. Rotating the goats, finishing or trying to finish up Emu Hill, because there's still a decent amount we have to do. So this will be the next area that they're clearing, and then we're just going to keep moving them back and forth. It is a large area, so I think it will take a couple of days, but with the way that they're moving, it's going to be quicker than... Oh! They fighting in that. We need to move them. They need greenery to occupy themselves. You see how there's no green? How they ate up all the green that they can reach? There's green at the top of the tree, but there's no green at the bottom of it. So now they're getting antsy. Look, unicorn done jumped out. So that's a sign that they need to be moved. I learned my lesson. The ant hills that are in these shrubs are very big and the ants will start biting. So today I got my boots on. Even though it's really hot. Look at the difference between them. This is how he works, and this is how I work.
Oh, yeah. There's no cool points for dressing like this, though. Put some gloves on, put some boots on. Don't wear the Crocs in the underwear like me. It's just so damn hot, man.
And he's a crybaby.
Yeah, I'll be crying about the heat over getting bit by an ant or cut up, so...
Have I always had two different gloves?
No, these was just the gloves I gave you yesterday, babe, because I couldn't find your gloves because you didn't have them in the place where you were supposed to keep them.
That's such a lie. He's such a liar.
You didn't, bro.
They were all in one area. I don't know.
She told me the gloves were here.
What is it called?
Now that she not putting stuff back, she can't admit it.
I put his stuff back.
That's what I'm saying. She usually put her stuff back. So now that she didn't put this one thing back, she not gonna admit that she fucked it up. She said, the gloves are on the table. I went in the table, they wasn't in there, so I had to find her some new gloves.
Probably grabbed them.
Oh, see, it's always something, see.
Just like that, we finished rotating the goat enclosure. This is where they're going to be for a day and a half, and then we'll rotate them again. We're probably going to rotate them backwards so we don't have to lift up every single pallet wall. Work smarter, not harder. He went and did go put some pants and some boots on because them thorns was eating him up. All we have to do is go back and cut down the thorn bushes, and this spot will be cleared. Be ready for grass to grow in. Unicorn's chilling like a villain. Unicorn! 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 You know his name. So we did buy a neglected property. So there's a lot of stuff like this. I believe that's electric wire that's been buried over the years. And with the animals here eating at the grass, they've helped made it visible. So all we have to do is go behind them and cut it up with scissors. I wanted to show a before. This is the fencing that came already on the property. This is basically how everything looked. Everything looks that was here when we moved on the property. It's very rundown, neglected. Our goal for year 2 is to be able to take down all of the old fencing here. We're gonna take the old fencing that goes down across this way soon. So we're getting close to checking things off our list. The animals actually have a lot of little jobs around our property, and that's good because they help us do things that we would have to spend money to do. We're looking to become self-sufficient, self-sustainable. We want to live off the land. We don't want to have to buy a bunch of things from the grocery store. We want to produce our own food. That's what we're working towards going into year 2 and year 3. Hey future us, it is June 6th, 2023, 364 days into country life. So today we're gonna go really hard, for real this time, for real. Yesterday it caught up to me, I got tired, I wanted to sit down.
She's so weak, y'all.
So I said,
we did be doing a lot, but she said, we're gonna do a lot today, we're gonna do it. And then that sun hit her, and she was like, babe, tomorrow I need to lay down, and you can't work with me.
Yeah, without me. Can't work without me. Yeah, it's not selfish. Because it's boring sitting in the house by yourself. Okay, so yesterday we got to rotating the goats, but today we will be taking down the start of the alpaca shelter that we built at the bottom of Emu Hill, and we'll be moving it up towards the top of Alpaca Corner. They have started laying in different areas. I did notice that. Did you notice that? So they're getting a little bit more comfortable here, which is good, always good. So we plan to take down the old pig, right?
Old pig pen, old goat shelter, and then the alpaca shelter we doing first though.
Right. We also do plan on getting the front of Emu Hill and the front of Alpaca Corner fenced, because tomorrow is a celebration. Tomorrow marks the 1 year mark of us being out here in country life.
1 year!
That means success. We're doing something. We're doing something good. We're following our dreams and accomplishing them. So we're gonna keep recording and keep working hard, and then we celebrate. Now that we moved the pallets to the top of Alpaca Corner, we're going ahead and starting it and building the alpaca shelter. This will keep them out of rain, heat, and the wind if it gets too cold and too windy. Safe to say that we are the crazy pallet couple. We use pallets for everything. This will be the alpaca shelter. This is fencing for the alpaca and the emu. It goes all the way down there, goes all the way across that way, and then it's gonna go all the way around. And I'll show you what else we use pallets for. This is the emu shelter. Pallets, old material that we had on the homestead. We built the dogs outside area out of pallets. They have a shelter to keep them out of the rain. So we are walking up to the first shelter that he's ever built on the property. How do you feel, babe?
Real cool. I never thought I'd build nothing out of pallets, especially, so it's real cool. First thing I built is still up, still sturdy, still rain-proof and weatherproof.
So this is the first shelter that we've ever built. This is for the horse and the donkey. It's way taller than the other shelters, but yeah. So that is the old goat shelter. This is where they would sleep at night when they stayed in here. We are gonna go ahead and rip up all this old fencing. It looks like poop. And it didn't really keep the goats in. A lot of them were able to push their ways out underneath. And that is where we used to keep the pig. The pig is in there now, chilling, booling, cooling. But that's where we used to keep the pig, and then we would rotate him. So the first spot was here. The grass is growing in a little bit. Oh no, actually, the first spot was there. Then it was the second spot. Then it was the third spot. Then it was the fourth spot. Now it's the fifth spot. But we're gonna take that down and use those pallets for something else, because we're gonna keep him in here and let him just go all around here. The goats have made a lot of progress. This is what, day 2 or day 1?
2.
Day 2. So they went longer than a day and a half. Let's see how much longer they'll take. We're gonna make him our meat pig this June, but we decided that we're gonna breed him with a female and make more pigs so we can have more meat pigs, and more meat to put in our freezers. But yep, that was the old emu entrance. We changed the emu entrance to pallets. I don't know if you can really see it, but you can see it there. That's the gate to get in. We're gonna put fencing on top. It's break time, but this is what the alpaca shelter is looking like. Here you can see he used old wood that we found in our barn to extend the cross beams that we had. So now it looks real good. It's the length that it needs to be. That's just looks real good. He's gotten better and better every single time he's done it. He's done it like how many times now? 1, 2, 3. He's done it for 3 animals. 4. He's done it for 4. This is making the 5th animal that he's done it for. Got that down pat. Good job, babe. Kyle went to go get a ladder to screw down the roofing, but this is old panels that we took off the barn that we plan on tearing down. So we're reusing everything. It saves money as well as reuse, reduce, and recycle. Yeah. And that is the completed alpaca shelter. It looks great. We just have to cut off this end here and then it'll be finished. Stem. Winston and Unicorn were ejected out of the goat area because they were being bullies. And they were pushing the other goats into the pallets. So now they get to roam freely. That's them. See, he's a bully. He has Winston complex.
Between the brown.
Crocs. My feet are filthy. Now I know why your feet be so dirty at the end of the day.